am back. I have taken care of the little things I needed to take care of, and so we will be returning to head off on our very first medium-length mission. And... oh, hello, Felix! You arrived just in time, it looks like. I'm just about to head out with this team of 4 people I've never used before on a medium-length mission. That would be one of my mods. I'm using a mod to change the caretaker into the bear taker. Which means I have a much better, much more handsome man to look at on the provision screen and on the cart, oh dear, I've gone and forgotten with the arrivals cart and all those sort of places where he is very sexy man meat. It's frankly, it's one of my favorite mods that I have, and it does nothing but just change this visual, but I get to look at him. And actually, now that I look at it, I'm going on this mission entirely with mod classes. Need to change my title and channel thingy? To what? Hello, Amy. Yes, he is missing an arm. That's why he's a caretaker and not one of the adventurers. I could have sworn that it said that I was playing Darkest Dungeon. One moment. As I set it to Darkest Dungeon when I started the stream, so it... why on earth is it saying Among Us? Oh goodness, have I been streaming this entire time in Among Us? Oh dear. Alright, I will be right back. I will try to fix this. I don't understand, because it changed my tags to the appropriate ones, but it did not change anything else. I have never actually changed these things on the fly before, so this is now a new learning experience for me. Oh, goodness. Thank you for mentioning it. I'm going to have to give my slobs a nasty smack. I don't believe I've seen you here before either, Amy. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. And I did make my graphics myself, so thank you very much for the compliment as well. Okay. There we go. Now I should have the correct title and the correct game showing up, and I apologize very much for the delay. I have no idea why Slobs did not change the title in the game when it changed all of the tags exactly the way that it was supposed to. I'm going to have to give it a good poking later this evening to figure out why. Hopefully this will not happen again on another stream. But yes, now after much delay, let's get this show on the road. Oh yes, and just to mention, while we wait for the Weald to load up here, I do have my text-to-speech bot running tonight, so if you use the !speak command, you can actually get the bot to talk for you on stream. I generally only run the bot on Thursdays, so... Yes, indeed.
Excise the fungal tumors, and the land may yet live.
Okay, so here we have 4 classes I've never used before, and we're going on the first medium mission that I've done in this game. And of course we've got a really weirdly shaped dungeon. That is of course what we have. That's so... ugh. Why is there so much backtracking? Yes, these are mod classes. These are all mod classes that I have added to the game. In front here we have a butcher, we have a cataphract, we have a druid, and we have an heir. And just to be helpful, if you are curious about what all I'm using, the entire list is available at this link. But yes, let's do the short corridor first, and then I guess head off to the left. And if only I could remember what everything does, that would be helpful. Where am I? I'm in the Weald. So, if I use anti-venom on the old tree? Yes, okay.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Yes, Felix, last time I asked, had only modified for visuals, but I have added I've added quite a few extra classes, and I also made a few quality of life changes to the game. One of which was the Bear Taker, which you probably got a glimpse of in the shop there. Actually, you got more than a glimpse of, since you noticed his arm. But I've also made it so that things in my inventory stack a bit higher than the game normally does, just to keep things from getting too annoying. And let's see, we have Journal of Darius, Highwayman, 5 out of 6. Day 8. Moira has been affected with sickness. It must have been some rotting air from a coffin she insisted on piercing with her spade. As terrible as this place is, I know I will not fall for any trapped nor crazed idiot. I wager my lucky coin on it. That's unfortunate, given that we found number 6 of his journals just earlier today, and his lucky coin was not quite so lucky. But yes, there's actually a lot of mods available for Darkest Dungeon. It's a very mod-friendly game. A lot of the mods are really overpowered, though, so I went through and I've selected very carefully for things that looked interesting but didn't look like they were game-breakingly powerful. At least that was my hope. And let's thrust the Fusilier. Some nice damage. Let's see, he has all sorts of stuff versus marked, but can he mark? He cannot. I have made some mistakes already. Oh well, let's see if we can get rid of this. Yes! AoE gone!
Give them no quarter.
And our druid is kind of mostly a healing class, but also does a bit of damage. So I'm going to summon some thorns. And the air is mostly a damage class with a little bit of healing. So, and can't hit, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that's unanticipated. Oh, she can't hit the front line. What the heck just came out of her book? Okay,
Their formation is
there we
broken.
go.
Maintain the offensive.
And no, that moves them back. Let's... Don't want to move them too far back. And... Okay, there we go. Well, let's, gooey! It makes such a gooey noise! Okay, Well... Oh, it's a ticking heal? Okay. I'm not sure what to do. Let's try this one. I may have erred in bringing both the air and the druid. They seem... They both seem more powerful than just an off healer. Okay, oh. I'm just going through and trying skills at this point, so...
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Ah, a shovel. Handy. Okay. And... onwards. Okay. I guess I might as well do it. As I'm supposedly here to cleanse corpses, but I don't know what they look like. Okay. Nice, nice. All right, let's do this. I perhaps should have hit the stressful lady. I have another chance.
As the fiend falls, A faint hope blossoms.
There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, that clears all corpses. That's handy. Oh, nice. Okay, let's try... Well, it's still hurting pretty badly. I'm absolutely not going to complain about that. Let's try... Let's see, 1 and 1, and it has 3. Okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Gonna... Okay. Well, let's just heal the party then. Oh, and a miss. Let's see if we can get a bleed going. Sure, let's heal the party.
Momentary abatement.
And this one has bad tooltip, but I think it's a heal? Let's find out. It is! It's a group heal. The druid might be a little powerful on the healing. Sure, let's...
Confidence surges as the enemy
That
crumbles.
skill.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, I can't complain about that, honestly. Oh, and the restoration keeps ticking after battle. Oh, these things. How much does this hurt them? That's the question. Not much. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Enjoy your lurk, Amy. Okay, heal. Oh, why are these skills so gooey? And that's what I get for not clearing the corpse. Okay, get some attacking in. Let's see. Oh, nice. I might regret this, but let's see what this does. Oh, okay. Heal the party. And then And this one sends him forward. Oh, no. There we go.
This expedition at least promises success.
All right. I can work with this party. Okay. Oh, extra food. Excellent. Okay, let's turn around and head back. I'm just gonna ignore that thing. And back to this one. And we'll put the torch back up a bit and head off into the unknown. Okay, left luggage. That's a key.
Wealth beyond measure,
Handy.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Can't you ever be happy for me, ancestor? Okay, I'm gonna head off this way. I'm just gonna leave that thing alone for now.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I still don't know what my quest item looks like. Onwards.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Well, that's what I brought the shovels for.
Misintent.
Okay, excellent. She can only reach the front two with that one, but let's see. Well, I can't really complain about all that. All right, let's get you bleeding. Yeah, that one's gonna die. So let's hit this one. Oh, very nice. Okay.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay, let's get a heal going. 1 point. But 2. Yeah. Yes, that one. Oh! I have chosen a very damaging party here. That's what I've done. Party heal?
Blood pumps, the limbs obey.
The butcher heals for exactly what the bleed is ticking for. I can't help but be amused. Alright, that takes care of that, I guess. Let's just heal him a bit more.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It is. Although I would say that this party has reason to be confident. Is this a corpse? It is. So I put one of these in there. And that's it? Okay then. Back we go. Yes, I know you're getting stressed out from it getting dim. Okay, onwards and upwards, I guess. I'm honestly not sure when to camp. Possibly before I hit those little rooms that I have to do all the backtracking for. Alright.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay. Another empty room. And another empty room. Oh, a trap. Now that's one thing I forgot to check. Alright, 40%, 20%, 10%, 10%. Yes, it does refill the torch, and welcome to the chat, Be Green. But I do have a surplus of torches right now, so... well, at the very least, I'm going to go to the next room. But yes, you had the 40%, so you're going to make the attempt to disarm the trap. Good luck. Whoop! Nope. Oh, one half step too far. Never mind.
Wait. Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
And I had warning too. It was so close to the door. Okay. Empty bags. I like to be strategic about when I camp, but this dungeon is confusing me. I think I will go to the next room and then I will camp and do the last 4. Antivenom?
A fortune waiting to be
Another
spent.
shovel? Who stashes a shovel in a tree? And that's why I try to keep the torchlight up a bit. Her axe was in the shop.
Another one.
Oof, that was a nice crit. Okay. Oh, and a miss. Oh, I hate spiders. They're so dodgy. Why are they so dodgy? And the air has nothing to hit, so let's just do a group heal. Oh boy. dodging so much? Oh no, my druid.
Be gone, fiend.
Thank you for hitting them. Heal? Oh, excellent timing on the crit. And it just keeps dodging. Please stop that. Okay, we made a dent. We made a dent. And the druid finally dodged. And we have an opportunity to take some antivenom at last. We're just gonna
The
self-heal.
wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
There we go.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, and we're in order. I know I'm planning on camping after this, but if there's a battle in here... Enjoy your lurk, Felix! Okay, I have 6 more torches and 4 more rooms, and I'm going to camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright, camping consists of 2 parts, the meal phase and the skill phase. During the meal phase, you choose how much to eat, and during the skill phase, you use how to spend your respite points for, you know, whatever benefit you're trying to get. So I have plenty of food, so we are going to feast for the stress relief. And now the decision-making process. This reduces stress for the self. Reduces food consumed. 2 of these people had ones that prevents, here we are, prevents surprise and prevents nighttime ambush. Also has a 50% chance of reducing the stress of the party, so we are definitely using this one. Yeah, that, well, RNG. We're definitely going to need to reduce the stress on the air at this point, but I could have used this one, but it was more expensive. Now this is a heal. That's for another companion. This is a scouting chance. That is excellent. And for one companion, a buff. So... well, we have 2 encourages. That was an excellent encourage. Let's see, that leaves him with giving himself blight resist, reducing his stress. So that does cost 4. What do you have? You can receive extra healing, or you can encourage. Don't think I'm going to go with the loud complaining. In fact, I don't know that the druid is actually going to do anything at all. So... going to increase the scouting chance. And that leaves me 4 left, which I can either spend on the buff or on more stress relief for the air. More stress relief. There. Now everybody's about even as far as stress goes. I have 2 points left. Well, the air does have pep talk. Let's try it on there we go. We've used all of our respite points.
The light, the promise of safety.
There we go. Onwards to the next room. And restoration is still up. A key, more money, and another journal page. Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal, 5 out of 6. The others are gone. They were victims of a malevolent transformation. Their scales had rotted to soft, vulnerable flesh, solely suffocating without gills. The worst was their eyes, close set and forced to squint through fleshy slits. I shudder, recalling the horrific and unclean warmth of their blood as I rinsed my talons. I nearly retched. May death grant them soft mercy. Hello, Rateles. Good evening. A gajillion heals from those. Yes, I may have selected 2 frontline healers instead of 2 off healers like I thought I did. I'm still learning how to use the mod classes that I picked up. And there's a trap.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Yeah. I didn't think that putting the 2 of them together would be, so... I will know better next time. I only need 1 of them. Well... And it dodges. Oh, there we go. That's a hit.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Well, all the skills are still level 1, so it's not actually all that much more healing than a Vestal at this point. Let's get some damage going back here. Yeah. Heal him up. The restoration, it might be a little overpowered on the druid, though. The fact that it keeps going even after camping is, I'm not sure about the choices there. Okay. Sadly, we don't have anything marked, but I can at least take out one of those annoying ranged ones. Well, let's get some, hopefully, damage ticking here. It's a pity that only the air can reach the backmost road, though. That was a mistake on my part. Ah, I had not actually considered that green. This isn't actually an eldritch air, though. It's just a plain, just an air. I think there were two different ones when I was going through the mods and deciding which ones I wanted. I'm not 100% sure on that, I must admit. I would have to go through my own mod list, so... Oh, right, the rightful heir. I definitely skipped the rightful heir. There are no rightful heirs in my game. The rightful heirs were... the rightful heir and the female version were just a bit much for me.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Because my main thing was trying to not break the game. Alright, let's get some healing going here. Well, I was trying to select classes that weren't so strong that they would just walk through the game. I wanted to still play Darkest Dungeon. I didn't want to play just any dungeon crawler. So when I was picking which mods I wanted to put in, I tried to choose ones that were less overpowered. That does seem to be the case. I do seem to have made a mistake there. Yeah, this particular one does not actually have that move. I'm not buying any skills for characters until I've got more of my roster to level 1. Just to keep my costs under control, so to speak. Yeah, I am definitely seeing that this is a very overpowered heal. So yes, I made a mistake in choosing that class. I must have misread when I was going through the mod page.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, and we have blood-soaked pages torn from a journal 3 out of 6. The wound is starting to fester. The flesh around it is gray, flaking and ridged, almost scale-like. As I write this, my breathing has taken on a hollow timbre and is more labored. My compatriots are laughing and tell me not to worry. It's just the salt mist in the air that pervades these caverns. Yeah, the restoration, I think, ticks too often. Let's just give her a bandage since she's the only one not ticking. Alright. I will certainly take that gold. Thank you, yes. Let's go up. Oh, and I did not reset the party. Shame on me. Okay, that... There are still 2 of these corpses I'm supposed to cleanse left, and they must be in these last 2 rooms. Oh no, wait, there's one right there.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
I'm just
We
gonna
require
ignore that.
only the strength to follow it.
You know what? Let's do this. It makes very little difference, but it's fun.
Back to the pit.
Alright, let's just give that a go. And... yeah, sure. Mostly because my inventory is filling up.
Great is the weapon that cuts
And
on its
also,
own.
I still have 10 food, and I don't really need more right now.
Executed with impunity.
Possibly, but I think it's worth more than the food. I guess party heal.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Okay, onwards. Of course there's a trap.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
Yeah, I tend to keep things pretty brightly lit. I like having the surprise.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Of course, sometimes the surprise just doesn't happen. And then I just have less crit. Against me, I mean.
Impressive.
Okay. Sure, let's try it. Well, the air gets to have a little fun. Wow, now everybody's blighted. Harmless swipe indeed. I only have 2 anti-venom. I guess I'll just let people tick. Okay, that's done. That's done. I'm going to hit them anyway. Because the dog's just plain annoying.
A death by inches.
There, now they can tick and tick. Let's go for these. Oh, nice. Excellent.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. And that takes care of the quest. Do I go on to the last room? Sure, let's... Oh, now you scout. Alright, let's see here. A room battle with a treasure, huh? Okay. Perfect timing for a hunger check. Sure, I'll take that.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, of course the last room is Ecto's. Well, let's just mess with them then. I didn't make the best choice of party composition. Bringing along someone who takes a lot of advantage of marks and stuns without anyone who can actually mark or stun is not helpful. But so far it hasn't bitten me in the ass, so at least there's that. Yeah, you're just shuffling all over the place. That one was probably dead already anyway, but... I'll heal the party. I know I'm taking chances by leaving the corpse on the ground. Well, both the corpses on the ground, but... There we go.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Ectos use corpses to regenerate and to make themselves stronger. I will certainly take all of that. Okay. Good trip, guys. Good trip. Okay, what's going on here?
Good fortune and hard work may yet arrest this plague.
Wow, I love how it just silenced the music so that it could say that. Oh, what are we up to here? What is happening? As far as I know, I don't have a mod that is affecting that. However, in a previous fight with Ectos, the corpses kept popping up again, and then one decided to become a double wide, and it was just really upsetting. That was a good trip. Alright. Our butcher is now on guard, which means he gets extra bonuses for first round. I assumed that it was, since they have corpses floating in them. I may have been wrong, I didn't actually look it up. Our Joubert, whatever class that was again, I've gotten myself turned around, has received extra damage to range skills, oh boy. Our druid has developed an unquiet mind that will not allow her to meditate, but has also become unyielding, which means that she's got death blow resistance. Our heir has developed lygophobia, which, with the way I keep the torches, is not going to be an issue for some time, and has developed move resist, and also a disease. I will have to check what disease that is. Cataphract. Yes, that was it. I am not always the best at remembering the names of all of the classes.
Pallid blight filters its way through the rotting boughs. Let us press on.
Okay, so that has activated Sunshine in the Thicket by doing that, which has increased XP and damage in the Weald for the next go round. So well, the roster is pretty full, so I can't exactly flick through everybody, but I can give it a good scroll. Let's see, but first I'm just going to check on the here. Our Vestal recovered from stress. Our Man-at-Arms got his Misses the Spot removed. If what you're looking for is just a rundown, just one moment here. Those are all of the mods that I have installed in this game. I don't have quite all of the mod classes not all of them have arrived yet, but that's the full list. That's everyone who could arrive. Oh, our Templar has returned from his search of holy visions. Our Druid, Apprentice, Cataphract, and Butcher are all level 1. Yes, I do have a Milkmaid in here somewhere. I haven't actually taken her out of the box yet, though. I almost brought her on this quest, but then decided against it. And that's the quest completed. Excellent. So, do we have anyone who really needs to go for some stress relief? Well, first, let's check. Our heir has developed astigmatism. That's gonna need to be fixed. That's gonna have to be taken care of. To the medical ward with you. Like a gong farmer? What do you even know what a gong farmer smells like? But as far as it goes, we're doing pretty okay on stress at this point. I don't think anyone really needs to go specifically for stress relief this week. All right, we finally have a grave robber. First time one has showed her face. This one's a fair weather fighter, which means that if she's full HP, she's terrifying. She's a ruins adventurer, excellent. She has pressure to succeed, which means that she just does not stress heal as much as she should. Yet another victim of the accelerated learning programs. But she does have a nice selection. It's a pity that she doesn't really have any of her range skills, but we're just gonna let her hang out between Dismas and the bounty hunter here.
Gold gleams like a dagger's point.
As I'm trying to organize the way that I put the roster together by what they do or what they're best at, and I obviously had the heir in the wrong place. She belongs down here with the Vestals. The Milkmaid's deal, she's associated with the Color of Madness DLC's plot. that she was affected by the comet that hit the farm and is affecting all the farm. She does extra damage against husks, which are the farm's unique mobs. The husks only show up at the farm. Beyond that, I'm not really sure the whole deal. Where she fits in a team, I'm assuming somewhere in the middle. I believe that she's good in both the second and third slots. We have a second Lamia here. A Fairweather fighter, extra damage of above 99%, which, well, if she transforms, that's great. This one is also fragile and, has different, no, I'm not going to take this one. We have yet another Crusader, which I doubt is going to... I mean, Boiselle is not terrible. Boiselle actually turned out pretty alright as far as his quirks went. So it would be hard to compete with him. And yes, I am keeping Renaud. I have not actually completed the game, so I'm still trying for that one achievement. Because I'm just like that. But yes, an off-guard Crusader, they already have accuracy problems. Why should I add to it? And another Corsair. I was told that the reason that Renaud shows up with kleptomania is because it's supposed to teach you about negative quirks. But I have enough curious people on this team that I don't feel like I need it. Ah. Okay, so it's a plot reason rather than a game reason. Alright. I'm just not sure about this Corsair. How does she compare to the Corsair we have? I scrolled right past her. Let's see. No, I think I like the one that I have better. Okay, first week that I've not taken anyone. Oh no, wait, I did take someone. I did take the Grave Robber. My apologies. It's possible that someday I will cure Dismiss of his known cheat, but given how many places there are to relieve stress, I'm not entirely worried as yet. And I have such a large roster that I can just let passive take its way if somebody has to go to a particular place and my caretaker is lurking there. Okay, so we'll just take apart that team. We get extra XP and damage if we go back to the Weald. So what do we have going on in the Weald, specifically? Okay, we have complete 100% of room battles, which results in a butcher-only trinket. For extra virtue chance, less stress at the cost of speed and dodge. And we have detoxify the corpses again for a cataphract skull of knowledge, which increases healing skills at the cost of damage. This would be completely useless on my cataphract since he doesn't have any of his healing skills. But you know, I might someday get 2 of something other than the Crusaders. Oh. Butcher trinket or... You know what? I'm going to go for the room battles one. I'll go for the butcher's token. Now, let's see. Who do we have that's useful in the Weald who hasn't been out yet? I wonder... Perhaps if I took the harlot... Oh no, wait, that's the If I take the harlot and the jester, would they all both want to stand in the same spot? That's the question. They pretty much do. That's unfortunate. Well, let's take the harlot out strolling anyway. Let's see. This one buffs, knocks back, buffs, and okay, this one is mostly attack skills. I can't use him as a healer. That's why I haven't done anything with him yet. I don't think... You don't have any healing, do you, dear? No, you do not. So I need a healer. I really don't want to overlevel my Vestals, but... Yeah, but I think the milkmaid and the harlot want to stand in the same spot again. No, if I just use the milkmaid for healing and nothing else, she can stand in the back. Sure, let's have her stand in the back. She needs to be leveled. And damage dealers, we need some damage. Perhaps... Yeah, let's take the Abomination. He's not the greatest for the Weald, but he's not the worst either, and he does need a level. But who to put in the front row? I've been using most of my front row people, apparently. I don't think it's ideal to go in with a grave robber and an abomination. Perhaps I should go back and take that Corsair anyway. Maybe the Exterminator? I don't think he's very much of a front rower, though. No, he's not. He's a middle. Darn it, choices are hard. Well, she's definitely not ideal, but she needs a level, so let's take the other buried. That's not going to be a lot of fun on a... Oh, wait, that's a medium mission with a horror builder. Forget that. No, she's not coming. You know what? I'll just take this guy back in. Okay, now let's see here. I feel like I'm forgetting something besides the torches. Oh well. Okay. I'm going to go with this. No, I'm not equipping trinkets on level 0s. I'm not really equipping trinkets on level 1s right now either. People are mostly running naked and with whatever skills they arrived with and with the basic level gear, while I just build up money and try to get the majority of the roster to level 1, and then I will start unlocking skills and raising things and equipping trinkets and going after bosses. We're in a building phase right now. And we'll see how close this run takes me to midnight. But yes, people are running around naked and afraid. And not always with their best skill sets, because people don't always arrive with their best skill sets.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Alright. Oh, this is another weirdly shaped one. Well, the first bit is pretty straightforward, though. We'll just go up and over. Let's find some things to kill. Steps
Mind
directly
that
into a
such
trap.
missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Sure. As I get distracted.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
There
Now
we
it
go.
must be carried home.
Now, even if I missed whether or not I had a stress healer. And of course the healer gets to go first. Well, this gives protection, so...
brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
And stab. And did I have anyone who can hit the back line? Oh dear. Nope, I don't have anyone who can hit the back line. That was an oversight. Let's see. She's ticking for 2. Okay.
As the fiend falls,
Well,
faint hope
we need to clear a
blossoms.
corpse anyway, so. Oh, this is gonna be long. This is gonna be long if I can't get to the back rows without clearing corpses as well. Well, let's get on that. Ah, excellent resistance. Honestly, there's not really anybody who needs it, but... Let's see, he's ticking for 4 and has 3, alright. There we go. I have made some bad choices.
slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Let's see if we can stun her. Nope. Can we stab her?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh. Well, alright. I have made some choices that is going to make battles very long. Very long indeed.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Thank you, I will take that. Bringing an already stressed person into a dungeon that I didn't think to bring a back line.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Okay. Journal of Darius, Highwayman, 5 of 6. We've already read this one today, so I'm just gonna put that back away. Okay, we have 30%, 10%, 10%. And 10%. Alright. You are going to make an attempt at that trap. Oh, it's so close to the door. There we go.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh, if only, Ancestor.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's see. A bandage for that.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Excellent. Hooray! Surprise! Sure, let's... No, I don't want to send them back that far. I should have brought the druid or the air. No, I couldn't have brought the air back in. I should have brought the druid back in for healing. Yes. Thank you for resisting that. I wish you'd resisted that.
About to break.
That's about the stress, isn't it? Oh, irrational. Excellent.
A death by inches.
Oh, this is going to be very stressful. Let's see. Oh, that is the question. Can she reach from here? She can. All right, let's try it. That's adorable, but also terrible. I should not have brought somebody who was already stressed in here. I'm feeling my mistake. I'm probably going to lose this guy. Of course you'll refuse. Okay, fine. The abomination will take it. Of course she's not dead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay. I'll just have you move up then.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Unfortunate.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Mistakes, I've made a few. yeah, she... Well, she can do this, I guess. That at least I can fix. Let's try again for the stun. Really? Really?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
At last.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, certainly. I'll take all that. Okay, I have holy water. Who has a negative quirk that needs to go? Well, that one's locked in. I'm not actually sure I'm going to get to keep Spear Dude, so... Yeah, I'm actually going to try for one of the milkmaids. All right. Okay. It's dark and weird out here.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Okay, here we go. Actually gonna get a trinket. Oh. Sure. I don't know if I'm actually going to complete this quest with the way the stress is going, but... that's 2 of 750. Yeah. Yes, there we go. And just as I was about to reach for the torch, too. What? No, I'm gonna have to demand you go forward. Hooray! Thank you for dodging. And she can't actually hit the front row with much, so... Oh, nope.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Stun? Oh, never mind. I'll try it again. She didn't even really use her hands for that one.
Clarified in a single strike.
Okay. Why must you keep refusing my healing?
Soothed. Sedated.
There we go. Finally some healing. Our cataphract is most definitely
As
confused.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
That it will. Zero? Really? Ugh.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Oof. This is just gonna keep happening, isn't it?
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Ew, vomit on them. Of course they resist. This is not good. I have made some very poor choices. Thank you for actually accepting the heal. Move forward. Alright, that works. That does not work. Well, at least you marked the one that was already marked.
Precision and power.
Okay. Yep. Refusing the healing again. Alright, heal thyself.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay. Let's... Yeah, the blight resist is... That's a pity. Maybe I can stun? Please stun. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, great. Will you let me heal you? Better than nothing, I suppose. Forward. Stun? No. Okay. Still having trouble getting to that back line. which is definitely going to be a continuing problem. There we go. I mean, I could have used this, but then they'd end up 3 back and everybody would be out of place. Get a bleed going, maybe? I know it's a pathetically tiny bleed, but I chose the wrong party to do this.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay. Oh, thank my lucky stars. Oh, thank goodness for small mercies. Not that one. Stun? I will definitely take it. I probably should have been doing that earlier. Okay. I wish you didn't think you were a horse. Nice. I wish the Abomination Stress Heal worked on others. Because given how stressed the Cataphract already is, I do not want to transform.
Success so clearly in view.
Alright,
Or is
alright.
it merely a trick of the light?
You are getting all the food I can cram into you.
Wealth beyond measure,
That is a lot of stuff.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, gold, medicines, bandages, crests, deeds, and journal page. The blackest of fates, 4 or 5. I now find myself back in the Warrens, among the remains of my companions. My wounds are too severe to allow the completion of my task. Thus, the desecration must resume another time. Curious, there's a ring in my pocket. Where it came from, I cannot begin to guess, though it bears the sigil of the estate's ancestral owner. Very curious. Alright. Let's see here. The next room is empty. And then there are 5 more rooms after that. Okay, I'll continue on to the next room then. Oh, it's an orb. I'm not touching that. I am not dealing with that with the situation I'm in right now. Onwards and forwards.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Okay. More empty rooms. Okay. Current plan. Attempt to proceed up to the topmost empty room. Camp there. And then deal with whatever else there is. And hope that that battle right outside this door isn't going to do me in. it's only a 3. It's only a 3.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Okay. We're getting to work here. Good dodge, excellent dodge. Good start. Even better. Alright, let's... This guy isn't damaged at all, so let's debuff him. Can we stun it? Nope. Bones? Okay. We managed to make it out of that phase without a mark on any of our people.
A momentary abatement.
Which means that they can just grope around. You. Alright. No? Really? No? Not at all? I mean, I could stack the buff, but I'd rather they be less accurate. Alright, let's see if we can stun one.
Death waits.
Nasty
For the
crit.
slightest lapse in concentration.
Our abomination is gonna test up soon. Let's take a moment.
Sedated.
Doesn't do much for his HP, but... Okay. Let's continue working on the injured one. And we'll Kiss of Death the other one.
Inspiration and improvement.
I really wish they'd stop groping my abomination. I'm just gonna try and keep stacking this up. I really don't like the abomination stress. But nobody else besides... Can we have a stun? Excellent. Okay. Thank you for letting me heal you. I wish I didn't have to thank you every time. Okay, let's try another stun. I like it, I like it.
The blood quickens.
Salt. Yeah, let's do that thing. Well, he can't stun him this turn, so let's reduce some stress.
Sedated.
Let's just keep stacking up protection as much as I can. Excellent, good dodge. Did resist the stun though, that's unfortunate. Okay.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
A map! But I've already scouted this area. Ah, so it scouted the hallways, but not the rooms. That makes me sad. Alright, into the room with you. Ah, I forgot to reset my order. Get back where you're supposed to be, Harlot. Come to think of it, I wonder if I start her up here. Let's see how that works. Okay, we want to go up to that room.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, this is not a terrible plan. She gets to go before the abomination anyway, so why not? Means she can do 2 strikes to the middle before she starts doing Kiss of Death, but okay. We have something resembling a plan, or at least I do. You. Sure, vomit on them. Listen, I've just been relieving the abomination's stress. If you could maybe stop.
Back to the pit.
Fine. The abomination needed a dose anyway. Okay.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Assuming that I am not surprised, this is a good plan. Okay.
A fortune
Going
waiting
to
to
go
be
up
spent.
here. And we are going to camp in this room, and then we will figure out these other 2 rooms.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
I forgot to check the camping skills. I don't know if I can prevent ambush. We shall find out. The milkmaid doesn't eat, does she? Alright, minus stress. Minus stress. Speed. Stress. Buff. Crit. Another buff. Oh, we may be in trouble. Oh wait. Yes, yes, here we go. Okay. We'll use that one. You dick. Perhaps I should have reduced your stress then attempted it, but that was my fault. Whoop! Well, I did not... That was not intended. Alright, let's use the humble apology then. I am not liking this. I'm just gonna use all the pep talks I can on the cataphract then. Please don't have a heart attack. Does anybody have a 1 respite skill? Alright. Yes, that's why you're a harlot. You're such an ass. Easiest.
The light, the promise of safety.
Thank you for not ambushing me, game. Alright, we're going to try for the hallway battle one first, in the hopes that I won't have to go through that trap. Sure, I'll take that. Surprise? Not surprised. Okay.
Compassion
Let's get
is
a little
rarity
protection
in
going.
the fevered pitch of battle.
Well, thankfully that's not an issue because you've got a skill to move forward. Ugh. Admittedly, they can't bleed. But it's better than no damage at all. But you can blight. Okay, alright, that works for me. In its own way. This is gonna seem really weird, but I need those corpses out of the way. Yeah. did you miss? Alright. Heal yourself. Stun? Maybe? Kiss of death. Probably the wrong one to have chosen, but... I'll take it. Fine, the abomination can have the buff.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, this plan is not terrible.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And there is no battle here, which means that the last battle is past that trap. Oh, and there's another battle in this hallway again. Ah, but it's only a 3. That works for me. Although the dodging doesn't help. That's just... Okay, fine, just vomit on me.
Masterfully executed.
Wow, that was some projectile vomit there. Okay. Aha! Please don't refuse again. Ugh.
A momentary abatement.
It's better than nothing. That's just plain straight up weird. Well, at least she resisted the stun.
Another one falls.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. Continuing onwards. I still really like the harlot, but she is not well suited to this party. Oh, you know what? I still have 3 shovels. Let's indulge.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Let's see. That's worth 375. That's worth 500. Okay. And there, oh, there's the trap. Hurrah! Okay, so there must be a room battle in here. So let's stuff some people with some food. Oh, right, she doesn't eat. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do for you. You're just gonna have to go on somehow. Okay.
The way is lit. The
Here
path
goes.
is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Spiders, of course. And she's stunned. Oh, my plans. All my careful plans. Well, at least I got one off before all that happened. Stop stunning them! Stop blighting them too, if you could. Okay, one down, 3 to go. Hooray! She dodged! Oh, this is bad.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Oh no. There's absolutely nothing the harlot can do in this case. I can't help her. Our milkmaid's gonna tick and die. How dare you?
This is no
Yep,
place
there
for
she
the weak
goes.
or the foolhardy.
That just sucks. And just one last stress tick for the
Foolish
road, huh?
horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay. For the time being, we're just going to dump this here. We're going to switch these out for the herbs. We're going to switch these out for the shovels. All is hunky-dory. Quest completed. We're going home. Well, that kind of went terribly because I made some very bad choices of which classes to take in together. Not having somebody who can reliably hit the backmost slot it was definitely a mistake. I probably would have been able to continue with the milkmaid in the 3rd slot if I'd put someone
Driving
who
out
could hit the
corruption
last
is an
line in the
endless
4th.
battle, but one that must be fought.
Lessons learned, I guess. I'm still annoyed at myself for making poor decisions. Why is the mission ending taking so long to load? Am I being punished for having lost the milkmaid? Admittedly, she was the only milkmaid I had, but... oh dear. Ah, there we go. did make a decent amount of money and heirlooms, though. So at least there's that. Okay. So, our cataphract is now marked by the flock, oh well, and is unyielding, has death blow resist, which, given that he's irrational right now, is probably a good thing. Our abomination has become a bad gambler. Well. And our harlot now has move resistance. Not half bad. Our milkmaid is gone. Alas, poor milkmaid. So let's head back to town.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Aha! We have a monk! A vagabond with an unfamiliar ambiance and tattered rags has arrived at the hamlet. Monk is pretty much a straight-up damage class, and was what I thought one of the two most overpowered classes that I had included in my mods. I may have been slightly wrong on that one, but we shall see. This particular monk is a Warren's tactician, believes that he's possessed by demons, and does not have a lot of resistance to blight or bleed. That's not great. He has his forward skill, he has a skill that he stands still for, he has a teeny tiny party heal, can't complain, and he has another heal, okay, and his other skills are currently not available, alas. But, except for the Ashen, I can't really complain. So we are definitely going to take him, and I believe we will put him... Yes, we will put him with the flagellants. Okay. Our heir underwent effective disease treatment and no longer has astigmatism, which is very good because all of her skills are range skills. Our harlot and our abomination are now level 1. And it just keeps reminding me that our milkmaid bought it in there. However, other than having lost the milkmaid, we did come out of that successfully and with a nice pile of cash. However, our cataphract really needs some treatment here. Let's see. Well, he can go anywhere, so I'm taking him to the bar. Yes. He's going to drink his troubles away. Oh, except that our caretaker is in there. Alright, the Abbey? Aha! Alright, you shall meditate. Even though the last... Alright. Please come out not thinking you're a horse anymore. That would be really helpful. Our harlot could also use some me time. And because I feel like it's appropriate, I'm sending her to the brothel. And you know what? I'm paying to make stress relief better
All
there.
manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
Yes, indeed. Ooh, safe words already? Didn't even figure out who you wanted to spend the time with. Just straight to safe word. Okay, that's the two of them. They are really the most stressed. I could probably send the abomination as well. I suppose he could go pray, maybe? Okay, there we go. And over in the stagecoach, new people have arrived, but it is 25 after midnight, which means that once again I have run long. And I'm going to call it a night without even looking in the stagecoach. Because, you know, next week it can be a surprise. For me and for everyone. Mostly for me. So, hopefully there will be more frontliners in the stagecoach because mine are starting to get over-leveled and I don't want them to get too high to go after the bosses. Because I really need to get those boss fights done before people level past them. However, that is now next week's problem. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey and for saying hello and for the follows that I got from the new people. I very much appreciate it. Previous episodes of my forays into Darkest Dungeon and other Try Not to Die Thursday, which has so far also been Oxygen Not Included, are available on my YouTube channel. There are playlists set up for everything, so you can just go straight to it and see the previous episodes, especially the things that are not available on Twitch anymore because they had expired. And I will be back again on Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, where I will be continuing my playthrough of Disco Elysium, where I am attempting to roleplay my way through a murder mystery that just keeps getting more complicated the more I poke it. And hopefully by then I will have figured out what happened with my OBS to make it have the wrong title, for which I very much apologize to anyone who showed up early. The wrong title and the wrong game. It was very bad. And then after that, I will be back again on Wednesday evening, starting as close to 7 p.m. as we can manage to wrangle a pack of writers together, where we will be playing Among Us with each other. And then Darkest Dungeon will return again on next Thursday for Try Not to Die Thursday at 7:30 p.m., running until, well, as close to after midnight as I finish doing a dungeon, I suppose. And I hope to see everyone then, and I hope to see people on Sunday and Wednesday as well. In the meantime, have a great night. Good night.